Hi, my name's Tiffany. I am a senior of interior design with a minors in painting. I'm almost done. I'm so excited. Get to graduate this year. Um, I have my little note card right here about what we're supposed to talk about, and I do apologize. I'm in my kitchen because it's the place with the best lighting right now, and I haven't had the chance to finish up my office yet. So I hope you enjoy my green kitchen. um, so I'm in Utah right now. I will be in Savannah in a couple weeks to pick up some stuff from my home there since we are not going to be returning to in person classes. I was holding out hope that I wouldn't have to go early and get all my stuff, but I am going early to get all of my stuff, including my desk, which I am excited about. So, not that stressed about it. Um, so, I don't have a ton of experience with the history of interior design besides what we've been taught in architectural history and other art history courses. I do have the book S's for Style, which definitely recommend. It's organized by different style, like interior design styles, and then it gives you adjectives to describe them, and then also has a brief history on each style, which I do enjoy. It's really fun. So that's pretty much my only interior design history knowledge outside of schoolwork. So after I graduate from SCAD, I do hope to go into high-end residential. When I first came to SCAD, I really wanted to do medical design because I have a brother who is a recovered cancer patient. He's okay now, no worries. He's married, he's living his best life. But I spent a lot of time in hospitals my last few years of high school with him and talking with nurses, seeing how they move and interact with the space, really wanted it showed me that there was a need because so many hospitals are built as they grow or they do what they have to do with the space that they have to make things work. And so I really was interested in curating and creating a hospital that was expandable from the ground up. That was like my main interest in coming to SCAD and getting like a specialized degree in interior design. But as I worked through the course levels and found out how I work and found out how I work with clients, I am a lot better at curating more specific spaces, more stylized spaces rather than spaces that are used by general public or high use. I'm just not as good at it and I don't enjoy it as much. So I really want to do high-end residential so that I have the flexibility and the ability to do beautiful designs without as many budget restraints. I know that sounds very selfish. That's just the dream. So academic background, I'm just a senior at SCAD. I have no previous college experience. This is just my bachelor's degree, nothing fancy. I did do some college courses in high school, but of course, SCAD took none of those credits because why would they? I'm just kidding. But honestly, I my work experience overall, I had my own little bakery when I was like 13, 14 to start saving up money for a car which my parents actually ended up giving me a car for my 16th birthday. So I was able to hold on to that money, which I have since used to buy a house and start renovating it. Held on to it for a while. So after I did that, I worked at an actual bakery for about 3 years. At one point, I was working two jobs. The second job as the bakery was my current job, which I work for H&M currently because they allowed me to transfer between stores when I was in Savannah. So I would transfer from my Salt Lake, Utah location to the two different Savannah, Georgia locations. So I was able to have a steady job working about 20 to 30 hours a week while going to school full time to pay bills, feed myself, put gas in my car, that type of thing. Um, so I know the next thing on the list is one unique thing about myself, and I know everyone thinks this, but I don't feel like I'm very unique. Um, my one unique thing is like I'm the youngest of seven kids, and like because of that I'm super independent. Which like as I get older, like looking back, that's like totally true. Like here I am. I bought a house at 20 with my fiance because I wanted to. I didn't want to be with my parents anymore. I'm just sometimes I'm overly independent, which can be a good thing and a bad thing. So that's why one interesting fact. And then going back to school, we did have to talk about our favorite and least favorite things about art and architectural history. So I love, it's gonna sound so cheesy. I love Frank Lloyd Wright's projects just because so many of them are so impractical. Like a lot of them don't, like, they leak, they are not very energy efficient, but they're so beautiful. And I do draw a lot of inspiration from them, even though he was not a good person, but his designs are very beautiful. I also enjoyed the Baroque period of painting. I am a painting minor, so that makes sense why I enjoyed the painting section. Um, and then things I didn't really enjoy, um, I don't really know. When like skyscrapers were first introduced, not like my favorite, but seeing how they use those building techniques in like today is really interesting. Like seeing how it's evolved, how some things stick around for a while. That was really interesting to me. But that's about it. So I hope that we all make it through this quarter, that we all survive, and that we can make it through this pandemic. And hopefully, I will one day be able to see everyone face to face rather than just over the computer. And I hope everyone has a really nice quarter. So see you guys around, I guess.